just about 1 minute to 9. So welcome to Sunday Surgery Live with me, Doctor Lefthandthread, and a very special stream tonight. We have a festive sort of theme. We have Frosty the Snowman. Frosty the Snowman. He's got a problem. He can't get turned on, so we'll have to sort him out. And there's another thing happening. I got my broadband upgraded. Finally, I've got a hair output fiber package. It'll run for 2 years now, so I just got that the other day. Also, I'm going to try and let some of the TikTok people on. I'm going to dual stream on TikTok. I've let my YouTube guys on first because they're my guys, you know. But I'm going to hit the button and welcome the TikTok crew on. So we're going live on TikTok now as well. 3, 2, 1. And we are live on TikTok and there's nobody on, so it takes a wee bit of time for TikTok to catch on. We have a regular stream here, so everybody knows it's going to be here, and so we're, you know, so there we're on TikTok as well. So we've 2 cameras going tonight. What we have in store tonight, first of all, is what do we see? An old familiar for the channel. Not going too well, and what do we see? But holder problems, you know, the common fault. So there's that. It's going like a bag of shit. There's J-Bubs and B-Dubs Deals and DIY on there, and I think of Martin Kelly streaming on both platforms, watching me on both platforms. So thanks for that. So there's that first of all, and second of all, we got a DeWalt core drill. See that? And I'll plug this on. It's a plug-in one. Bit of a light show going on there. There's Irish girl Amy. My friend Amy from Offaly's just joined on the TikTok, so that's good. And here we've got Stanfix as well. And we've got J-Bobs over on YouTube. So everybody's getting on there. So thanks for joining. And follow me if you're not following me on TikTok. And give me a subscribe on YouTube if you can. So that's going like a bag of you know what as well. Another familiar on the channel, this SDS machine. Sounds like a battery's flat, but that's not the case. Battery's got 3 bars. Hello. Yes. So we're going to investigate that as well. There's Pat McMahon, who's joined the YouTube channel as well. So a regular on the stream as well. So it's going to be probably a logistical nightmare trying to focus on the 2 streams, but we'll try our best. We'll try and do keep us all going. Metal Detecting Plumbers joined over on TikTok, and I would say I'll probably just try and keep up with the chat on the YouTube. And I nearly forgot, last but not least, we have Frosty the Snowman. Frosty the Snowman has an issue. You plug him in, he's supposed to light up. He's supposed to get turned on, but he can't get turned on, so we're going to have to fix him, you know. We're going to have to sort him out. For Mrs. Frosty, I'm not too happy. So there you are. I'll just leave him over there for now. Poor old Frosty, hey, he's getting there tight. And he can't get it on at Christmas, so when can he? We'll start off. Maybe we'll start off with this score drill, I think. Any objections? There's Big D. Good to see you, Big D. And hold on to your hats, because I'm going to have to try and shift these cameras to where you can probably see the bench a bit better. The good thing is you don't have to look at my face, you know. So we're just doing that now. So we'll unplug that. That's better. Let's hope the stream doesn't kick out with lack of well, it's 100% the battery is, so we'll see how we get on. There's Pat's watching me in both streams as well. Thank you very much. And I have to mention Stanfix Paslow Guns. Thanks for the offer. Stanfix has made a request over on TikTok there that I have to stop the sexiness on my live streams and the YouTube channel and my TikToks. Because apparently I'm too sexy for my live streams. You know? There's Mr. Prime Channel over on YouTube. Thank you for joining the channel once again. No, that's the wrong one now. We need a T15. Nice. Oh, new broadband's up and running. I'm trying to get Snowman turned on. Mr. Frosty. The theme of tonight is Big D, can Doctor Lefthandthread save Christmas? Much in the way that Ernest did all those years ago, you know. Thank you very much. A legend has it I am the Love Doctor. There's been many things made in this workshop since I've been in it. About a year and a half now. Passionate love, sadly to say, is not one of them. So where are we going now? The Snowman, me and the Snowman is going to save Christmas after the stream. Oh, that's a loaded question, Stanfix. Stanfix has just asked over on TikTok, can Mrs. Lefthandthread turn on Mr. Frosty? Oh, I'll need that later. That went well. Anyway, get the screw out here. So this one was sparking like hell. And I have a confession to make. I just over a year ago, is this still plugged in? No, it's not. Just over a year ago, I put brushes on this device. And the guy says it hasn't done much. As far as I can see, when I'm opening it here, the brushes are well down. Irish girl Amy, or Amy from Offaly, has said that there's far too much sexiness on the stream. I'm going to have to tone it down a bit, guys. So there we go. Bah humbug. Cancel Christmas, Big D says. That's a strong vote for cancelling Christmas. Anyway, I'm not the most Christmas orientated guy, but I'm feeling a wee bit Christmassy since I got this Frosty to fix now. Frosty sort of saved me. He sort of done a job on me here. I'll get this brush off here on this side, do you see? Oh, that's well done, like you would say. We're 325 watching on the TikTok, and we're 28 watching on the YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, bang that like button like you're Frosty going home to Mrs. Frosty after the stream. Everybody else, we're using the drill at night. I don't know. I think the else were using the drill at night. He says it doesn't do much, but I think there's two things could be true. Maybe it didn't do as much as expected, and maybe the aftermarket brushes I procured for him at that time, and I've procured yet again, were maybe not the best, but we'll see. They're judging by, they're about half over. This armature could be away. If this armature could be away, this is a fail. So poopy bum bum, somebody said on YouTube. I don't know how that helps us, but thank you for the comment. I love the way people say I just had this fixed, done nothing since you fixed it, and then it's like, you know, it's like done so much. And good to see Amy in the stream. Thank you for coming on, Amy, and thank you, Stanfix, to my friends over on the YouTube, or sorry, the TikTok. I'm getting myself mixed up tonight again. Anyway, I don't know what you can do, but I'll let you guys deal with that. I don't know what he's on about. There's somebody followed me there. Thanks for the follow, guys. Really, what I'm looking for tonight because I'm about just over 500 subscribers away from 14,000. So I want to get that by the end of the year on YouTube, and I'm about 600 followers away from 40,000. There's Leather Me. Leather Me is the man that makes these wonderful caps here. And in the new year, there will be some of them coming to the doctor's surgery, some more of them, because I've only got a few for me. I need to get more. So we better get on with this. This is going to be a long night. There's a good discussion going on over there, and there's a good discussion going on over there in YouTube there. It's great to be here. You're right. It is great to be here. This is the first time I've had the capacity to stream on both platforms. And some of the regular guys over in YouTube will know this. I'd bother with the stream kicking out on me for lack of power, on a Sunday night. But that shouldn't be a problem now. And even more so, I'm able to stream on 2 devices and 2 different platforms. So for you over on TikTok, some of you guys that might not know, I do a regular Sunday night stream on YouTube. There's Gaz Bone. He was absent. You're conspicuous by your absence last Sunday night. One of the regulars. Great to see you here. So it's going to be hard to keep up with the chat. It always is hard to keep up with the chat. But we'll do our best. We have the technology here now. So there's Stuart Beveridge. Good to see you on the stream too. Martin's quickly telling people that I have Aero routers now. That's the latest thing. I think you say Amazon make them, and they're phenomenally good quality. I might need another. Somebody's claiming he's so somebody called moderator, but he's not actually the moderator, because I don't have any moderators on my YouTube streams. I don't need them. Everybody's so well behaved, except the woman that slagged my soldering off a couple of weeks ago. But I moderated her myself. Hey, there's a lot of cute. If there's anybody looking for love, there's a lot of cute guys over on TikTok on my stream. Apparently there's a cute Carlo man and there's a cute Kerry man, but they might not mean the cute the way that you might like it if you're looking for love. They mean the crafty old way. They're crafty old boys, but they're good old boys. I like them, and they're welcome on the stream. We might get some sort of love connection going here, because there's a funny thing about TikTok. It was nearly Amy married off one night. I don't know how that went. I don't know if she ever got any follow up on that. And I thought I'm too polite to ask, but anyway, there seems to be a bit of a love connection going on in the TikTok rather than YouTube. It's all business and YouTube, and it's all like love and TikTok, We're not so bad. How are we doing over in there's somebody writing in another language. You're welcome on the stream, but we don't know what you're saying because we're stupid here and we're completely illiterate for anything other than English. These is bog standard cheap brushes I got for £1. They're not dear, like. I hope we're not losing connection. 86 on the stream and only six likes. Are we losing connection there, guys? Let me know if you are. If you're losing connection, we might have to rethink all this madness and go on that. And go on a different way of going. We're going to see if we've got our chat set up properly. Chat filters, top messages. What is your all messages? Maybe my side. No, it's all good. Tell me if you're losing connection, because this is very... I should have enough just to run these streams, because I've got the biggest package in my area, and that's an internet package before you get dirty minded. All good there, Martin. We'll see. Let's hope that this sorts us. If this doesn't, these brushes don't sort, we need an armature, and then I've got to talk to Dougie about prices. But it's worth a set of brushes to try, anyways. And it's good fun. Down there in County Clare, that's 200 miles away from the geographic location. Very close to the home of Father Ted, sorry. R.I.P. And Father Jack, R.I.P. And Ard O'Hanlon's still there. Mrs. Doyle's still there as well, I think. I think you still get a cup of tea at that place. But anyway, we're going to plug this in and see if we've the first fix or the first feel of the evening. What do we think? Martin Light Show. Armature's fried. We could say a feel, but we'll have to price an armature for him. So that's back to the drawing board. That Frosty's been on the drink. He's fallen over here. So we'll have to go back to the drawing board with that one. That's one over, and second one. So we'll call that a feel, because we need an odd feel. We can't be one and all the time. So here we are. Is it a fix? It works, but anyway. We're going to have to price an armature for that device. I'll get back to my friend Dougie. It's the bad news. She's probably worth it, because that's an expensive draw. Whereas these are cheap as anything here. It's kind of questionable whether any work on these is warranted. I already showed you what's wrong with it, but before I take all the screws out, I'll show you again. There's Deco on the TikTok stream there. Good to see you, Deco. I've heard bad things about that core drill. Big D says that core drill is working on is one of the worst machines DeWalt ever made, but they are actually expensive. No, the screw's not going to come out for me. If I was like some of them other crafty YouTubers, I would be smart enough to take a look inside first and not run on these handles, but anyway. Oh well. Let's see. Can we get anything to lift that? We run the Dremel on it, anyway. There's Deco on the live stream. Good, all's good. All's good, Deco. Deco sent me a little Bosch to fix a few weeks ago. I'm going to ship it back to him. I would already be winging its way to him, only I didn't bother connecting the roads yesterday because of Storm Dara. I just thought the better of it. I thought, no, I don't fancy it. So I'll try and get it winged over to at the start of this week. Sometime I'll get it winged into the post office here. Deco. He sent me a nice little Bosch today. You'll see her on the TikTok and the YouTube now, because she was part of one of the fast videos that on TikTok, and she was YouTube short as well. I was lucky here, got no wrecking done. The power wasn't even off that long. It wasn't too bad with me, but I'm well sheltered here. Which way That's why you had no mobile phone signal for so many years. So down low in the hollow. So we're going to have to cut that. Let's see, get out from this angle better. There's something to left it now. Yeah. That screws for the man. It'll still be hot too for the cutting. That's the end of that one. That's all the screws, and I'll go to my spare screws here and get another one. Totally burnt out. Are they even worth a motor? Guys, do you know that, or Big D? Yeah. No, they were. I've heard bad things about those cord drills. It's bad when Frosty the Snowman couldn't save it, because he's going to save Christmas. So we're down to 106 on the TikTok, and we're back up to 145 on the YouTube, and there's only 12 likes on the YouTube. Start banging that button, guys. Start banging that button. What do I say? Put your hands over your ears, because I'm going to do a bit of a job in this. You know, one of these type of jobs. Right. That's the first part of it anyway. Can we see that okay? Why is everything backwards? Good evening, folks. Can fix a garage or garage, what you say in the USA? You guys in the USA still make up 30% of my YouTube audience. So thank you very much for that. Doctor Lefthandthread, thanks you. So there you are. So TikTok is a bit of catching up to do. YouTube's winning at the minute. You're having a bad one without stream. Yeah, or Big D. Bloody guys. I'm spraying some magic spray. It's the stuff that NASA use. Somebody wants to co-host with me. I'm going to have to decline. I'm very sorry, Zishan Salim. This is a one-man show tonight. No disrespect, but this is the one-man show tonight. I was watching you take out that screen to the right. I am Doctor Lefthandthread, so I would figure that's why I was screwing to the right. I'll spray some on there. Sometimes you use brake cleaner, sometimes you use contact cleaner for this. It cleans the switch. Sound like you're from Strabane direction. Not far away. Spokane or whatever that your name is. Everything is backwards. Why is everything backwards? I look left-handed. That's my right hand. I don't know why everything's backwards. I can't figure that out. Anyway, we'll have to just work in a backward way. That's the first time that happened. But we're still streaming anyway. The Big D thought he was having a stroke. Milwaukee, the best tool in the USA. I'm not in the USA, so I don't know. There's tools in the USA we don't have here, so You're not far away, saying I'm from Strabane direction. But anyway, we're backwards. We're very backward out here, where I'm from. We'll just see how that affected the... Does it go? Sound better already. So we'll see. We'll see about getting this together and see if we can have a better... I don't know what to do with the backward stuff. No, I don't have the camera on the opposite side tonight. It is backwards if it looks that way. So I don't know why that is. And I'm still using... I think the reason might be I'm using a different phone. That might be the problem. I'm going to switch a back to the other phone for the next week if that's the case. So that's what I'm going to do. That's not in the right place, that switch. There we are now. That's better. It's a weird night for this stream, definitely. We've 109 watching. It's not too bad. Don't be afraid to give the stream a like now. Turn the shade 180 degrees. Storm Dara tried last night. So, it was night before last night, I think it was. Storm Dara had a go at that. There's people following over on TikTok, so that's very good. Thank you very much for that, guys. I'm using the front camera in a Samsung, but it's a different... I always use the front camera in a Samsung, Pat, but I'm using a different Samsung. You know? I should have went with my instincts and used the same camera. I'm using a different camera for YouTube tonight. Because I bought another device. And that's probably what's going on, so we'll have to try and get that right for next week. Sorry for the inconvenience, it's a bit weird. I am Doctor Left Hand tonight then. That's the way it is. Greetings from Siberia. Very good. Good to see you. I have to use the front camera for chat, you see, to be able to see the chat. And I still miss a lot of messages, you know. That's Snowman. I think the Snowman just got an erection. The stream's going that well. Shouldn't be saying things like that, but anyway, that's all right. Let's try this here. Remember, we have to fix the chuck as well. Do I know Russian words? No. Das Bedanya? I don't know. Am I from Killybegs? No. I'm from Tyrone. I'm from Tyrone. The LEDs is not there. Well spotted, Mr. Prime Channel. We'll fix the chuck. There's not much we can do with the LEDs tonight, but we'll fix the chuck if we can. So let's get down to business. We'll fix the chuck. How long before it to get off? Some of you guys might be late to the stream, so I might show you what's wrong with the chuck. Shouldn't be able to do that. Whether we can fix this chuck or not, I had problems with a chuck there a couple of weeks ago. It gave me a lot of trouble. One of these. This is conventional wisdom would retire. Anybody would retire this drill. The LEDs are gone. Chuck's gone. She's going like a bag of, you know. This spring's not even broke. I'd say the anvil's away. We're probably not going to be able to fix this tonight. We can put in a new spring. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. The spring's not even broke. Yeah. That's right. That's right, J-Bubs. Will the chuck become a Charles? I don't know. Lost its balls. Are you on about the Snowman? He's got snowballs. Look. He's non-binary. See his non-binary ball bag hanging there. But anyway. I'm going to get 3 off these platforms for bad language. We'll try this anyway, but I don't think it's going to work. No. Maybe. Maybe not. No. It's not working. His ball's not good. The spring's not good either. The one I'm putting on. I think this needs an anvil, you know. I had an anvil in one of these a couple of weeks ago. It's bringing, man. Only madmen do live streams. Just remember that. Ah, it's a bit better, but it's not great. It's not great. It costs more to fix these things than they're probably worth, you know. But it's good entertainment for the stream. There's probably a few things like that. It's good entertainment for the old stream, you know. If you counted the time, it would just be no. But where's the fun in that? We'll see if it works. I'm not sure. I'm not so sure. We'll put it together. See if it works. Who also got in the chat? Somebody said the spring wasn't springing. Stephen Hassens has lost his balls. Here's some sort of wildlife squealing outside. So I don't know what that is. Sounds like a fox getting it on, or a badger with indigestion. Something like that. What do we see? Get one of these R screwdrivers, see if there's any help. Right. Right. At least it's going. Was about to get battery out of it, because it's not really helping me at this point. There's some rust in these springs. When it gets to that stage, it's probably time for a new one. The stage of distance at, but anyway, we'll persevere. There we are. It's a killer anyway. It's better than it was, but it's not perfect. No, it's not great. It's not great. It needs a new anvil. We'll call that a 50% fix, will we? Because she's going well. There's somebody else wants to co-host, but I can't co-host anybody tonight. You see, it's got the wobble and chuck. Not great, but anyway, that's a 50% fix. Hopefully we can see a frosty at the end anyway. There's Deco. Sad about the wife. Wee bit of grease on it. We'll try a wee bit of grease on it, J-Bobs. Can you buy fake towels that say DeWalt on them? Probably, I don't know. Would you want to buy fake towels that say DeWalt on them? Let's see, we'll get a little butt holder of this to see if it's any better. No. The butt holder's not going to be any better. So we might abort that one. We'll say a 50% fixing that one, a 50% fixing the other one. So she's definitely going. They're not allowed to make DeWalt's. They're not allowed to use DeWalt's name if they have to do it illegally, which you shouldn't do anything illegal. Behave yourself out there. Doctor Lefthandthread Media does not condone any, officially does not condone any illegal activity. Behave yourselves. And I know a guard from Offaly who will remain nameless, that'll sort you out. She'll put you in a headlock. She'll not even put you in a half Nelson, she'll put you in a full Nelson. She'll Nelson you more than Nelson Mandela. Anyway, that's a 1. We'll have to call it a 1. Sounds better. I fixed the wee switch problem. That's as good as that's going to get. It still do the job. But that's 2. So we're on to our 3rd one now. We've only done how long? How long have we done? 40 minutes. That's not much. That's not much. That's not much time at all. That's no time at all. So an old favourite here in the stream. Still a 1. Yesterday was the anniversary of the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor. I didn't know that. Hey, we're doing alright. We do give 3 or 4 repairs here on a Sunday night on the YouTube, and you know, I thought it was time to TikTok on. But we'll have to get this camera thing done better for YouTube because it's not really. It's upsetting my fans. Sitting my fan club, you know. Anyhow. Did I show you what was wrong with this? I'll show you again before I start really taking it apart. Because some of you may not be here that long. See? You gotta bang it to make it to go. We'll try and remove the need for banging. That's the plan. Still a 1. I think Dick Wong has moved over to the other stream. Thank you, Dick. Thank you to everybody who joined the stream tonight. And there was 69 on YouTube, and there's 231 on or 69 and 71 on TikTok, and 231 on YouTube. So that's good. It's a banger drill, not a hammer drill. You're right, guys. Anthony Jolly, thank you for gifting. Bear Hug Monster, thanks for gifting. Bear Hug Monster says Stanley are made by DeWalt, but they're not the best wee tools. That's right. Stanley Black & Decker actually own DeWalt. It's all in one company now. Anyway. We'll get the chuck of this bad boy and get her tore down. We've plenty of time because we've made good time tonight. I didn't think it'd get on as well with the time. Sometimes the first hour just goes and you think you've got nothing done in these streams, but we're only 43 minutes in. It's alright. Brushes, I would say. Brushes, I would say. Oh, everything's sliding. We don't want that. There it is. The signs bode well for this one. I wonder what age she is. Because the label's not cut, so maybe nobody was in here before. Maybe that's wishful thinking. We'll see. This will be probably the only appearance by Frosty this week, because Frosty doesn't belong to me. Frosty belongs to a lady who does the cleaning at work, so she gave me Frosty to sort him out. So Frosty's probably only going to be a guest star in this show once, so you know. It looks like an engine from U4. Please do not touch. Jamie True, good to see you on the stream. There's Jamie True, one of my USA viewers. There's a good community of tool guys from USA, viewers and creators, to watch my stream on YouTube. To watch my stuff on YouTube. We all support each other as best we can. I haven't been good lately because I'm creating so much I don't get time to watch a lot of stuff, which I feel bad for. There's Strawberry, what's the crack? We're fixing dual thrills and Snowman that lost their mojo. So that's where we're at tonight. Is Frosty operational? Frosty is still non-operational. If you plug Frosty in, Frosty cannot get turned on no matter what you do. So we're going to have a look at him. Mrs. Frosty is not best pleased. So we're going to have to just do something with him. So we'll see what we can do with that guy. He's next on the sick list. Some of these other ones I think are more serious. Almost we had to triage there, you know, had to take the worst one first. The brushes aren't even more than that. The wire might be burnt, is it, or something? Or would be a trigger problem. The brushes aren't even more than that. But they might be broken on the other side or something. We'll know when we get her open. That might be the last blow of the evening, guys, because I don't think Frosty's going to need a blow. Switch, could the switch. Probably have a spare switch. We'll see, you know, it could be the switch. Good call. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Right. We're on. I don't think it is even the switch. I think this terminal's just loose here. That red terminal, I'll hold it up to the YouTube camera first. The red terminal's hanging out, and there's the TikTok. That's out, see it's out further, it's not in there. Aye, so that's the problem. That's the problem. I'll have to see if we can get a terminal on it. We'll see. Look at that terminal. Aye, Frosty needs a blow. Maybe he does. Easy money. This is all easy money. Strawberry. This is like free money. It's easy when you enjoy it. We'll get the electronic side of it fixed. Now we'll see what we have. Back up my Frosty. He's trying to help. That is, he's asking about my old drill there, Sam. Yeah, Bradley's. I fix a lot of drills for little or nothing. I Strawberry, good man. Most of the batteries are much of a muchness. I don't see a lot of difference in the standard 18650 cell batteries. They're using mostly the same stuff, different circuit boards, same cells. That's, there's not much difference. Bradley's asking, is that an old drill? This is actually quite an interesting piece. This is an old DeWalt 12-volt drill that I've converted to go on M12 Milwaukee batteries. This is called the M12 Milwaukee. NASA have been looking for the patent in this for about 2 years, and I'm holding out for a big payday, What a piece of equipment. It's one of a kind. And it's not even funny, I use it every day. I'm not even using it for entertainment purposes. I use this every day. But I'm getting obsessed with screwdrivers, of all different types of screwdrivers. I have these Parkside ones, and I have a little Draper one. I have 2 Parkside ones, 1 Draper one. The Milwaukee Special for the heavy screws. I'm obsessed with screwdrivers, cordless screwdrivers. There we are. We've all the screws out now, so we'll attempt to do a bit of a job in this. I don't think this has been opened before. Which is strange for some of the things I've been working at. The brushes are new in that. The brushes are new in that. Big time. The whole hammer mechanism looks good too. Everything looks good. How much repair you got in? Probably about 30 pieces sitting there, Bradley. About 30 pieces to fix. Probably, roughly speaking. That's broken away. We'll do something else with that. Yeah. Probably about 30 pieces. I sort of lost count. It's only a part-time enterprise, so it can only get so much done. So it's a bit like that, too. See. Actually, very clean inside this one. Whereabouts am I? Tyrone. Near Donnamana. To be specific. If you want to be specific. That's my current geographical location. Put that back in the way it was. And try and get this terminal on. Right, there we are. The grease isn't even dirty in that. It's ridiculous how clean that is. We'll see. We'll put a bit of wire onto that wall. Yeah. For a strongish wire. Did it? Stand fix? No, you didn't miss the sexiness. The sexiness is going to happen when the snowman takes the floor, you know. The snowman takes the floor. That's when the sexiness will begin. The snowman takes center stage. How we doing on the YouTube? Honey Oak Crowd. Which is the best battery? I answered that. What solder gun is that? That is the M12 Milwaukee solder gun. I use this knockoff battery that Pat McMahon sent me. He's watching the streams there. I don't usually like the use of knockoff batteries, but I make an exception for some of these M12s. Some of these M12s are dead on. I'm gonna have to get glove off to get that. I've timed out in the stream and TikTok here. I'm gonna have to line up a puzzle piece because I've been on too long. There we're back. So that's the M12. I don't usually condone knockoff batteries, but I make an exception in that one because she seems to go well in that 9 amp. Whether it's a 9 amp or not. Has a Snowman got the door? Not yet. But he might have later. He might have later. He's got a carrot for a nose. Thank you, Samuel Belfast, the #2 gifter badge. I've only 76 watching on the TikTok and 150 on the YouTube, so here we go. We'll see if we can get this going here. We've got to get this going for you guys. That'll maybe do, you know. We'll see. How are we doing on the YouTube? Enrico says 77 God. We're still alright in the chat. I'm showing all messages there. We're all good. We're all good. And yes, 77 on the TikTok and 158 on the YouTube. So some people are on anyway, so we'll keep going, lads. We've only done an hour, so we're not too bad night now. Too bad. I usually do, sometimes I do 2 hours, sometimes I do an hour and a half. What brand I think's the best? It's all personal preference. I like the DeWalt, not because I think DeWalt's better than anything else. Some DeWalts have their problems. I know what they are, but it comes down to price. It's the best price professional tool on this side of the pond. I think they've got something called Rigid over there in the USA, and that's pretty good. We don't get much Rigid here, so I think DeWalt's the best bang for your buck about here. And I think that's why I have a preference for DeWalt. I'll not sit here and tell you that DeWalt is the best on the planet. We've already covered that that core drill that I was working on earlier. There were some guys in the live chat there and YouTube were saying how bad it was, and I've heard that a lot. I don't know what's happening in the chat and the old YouTube. It's going quiet there. Is everybody still there? Oh, everybody's still there. It's cool. Water out the other side. Milwaukee wet vac. It just started. I think the Milwaukee wet vac is bad, but I don't think any of them's that good. I fixed one of the Milwaukee wet and dry vacs last year. Fixed it in a very unorthodox way. I took out the circuit board, which was fried, and put on a low voltage discharge protection board, and just put it together, and it goes. So, yeah, I've done that. So that was one of my crowning glories for a wacky fix. It worked. Makita. What would I say about Makita? If I had to say one thing about Makita, let's explore the positives and the negatives. In a lot of cases, they are more repairable than other brands. They're more fixable than a lot of brands out there. However, anything that's cheaper in the Makita range is bad. It's either an airbrush thing or it's bad, you know. Any of their cheaper stuff is not that great. It's nothing, you know. There's nothing special about it. Any of their cheaper stuff is basically cheap crap. But any of the good stuff, any of their higher end stuff, with the exception, I'll make an exception for the brushless grinder. The brushless grinders are well enough priced and they're good enough. But other than that, a lot of their higher end stuff is very, very expensive, on a par with Milwaukee in price. So they're too expensive. I'd have to give them a point for that, and mark them down a point for that, to be honest. So, you know, Makita does some good. Some of their way, you know, would say their wired stuff, their corded tools would be relatively decent, you know. They would be relatively decent, you know. To just say that one brand's better than another, you're rolling out. It's kind of like tool racism. It's kind of like Makita is the master race, or Milwaukee is the master race, you know. It's like you're rolling out all the good points. You're rolling out you're closing a door for yourself, saying they're all crap. They're all crap. Just ignore them. No matter what they do, I'm not interested. You know, I think that's a very short-sighted sort of way to operate. Bosch Professional, they do a good hammer drill. They'd probably do one of the best hammer drills, Bosch. Bosch do a lot of the best hammer drills on the market. Their 36 volt gives trouble. Bosch have got delusions of grandeur at the moment. I think their pricing's gone way up for some reason. I think Bosch's pricing's gone way up. I don't know what they're playing at, because maybe because they haven't got market share. Maybe they think if we're selling X amount of units in the year, we need X amount of profit. So they're trying to maximize profits. There's two things you can do to maximize profits. You can either sell more stuff at the same price, or sell a lot more stuff at a lower price, or you can sell less stuff at a higher price and get more profit margin. I think Bosch is trying to get more profit margins. I think that's what they're up to. They're tinned well enough now, right? Get them to stick together. And the thicker gloves to this job. They have nowhere enough products in the brand, that's right. That's right. They have nowhere enough products in the brand, like Big D says, Bosch. They have nowhere near. And that's what happened to Panasonic all those years ago. Hey, Cookie had the same problem, but they're kind of addressing that. They're kind of come out with more stuff more recently. They're kind of seem like they're trying to address the deficit to the other brands as far as range is concerned. They'll never get there fully, but if they had the basics, they could maybe compete some way. There we are. Like a glove. Bosch haven't focused their attention being the top tool brand in the world. Can I fix flexible batteries? No. I'm refusing flexible batteries every day. I'm refusing flexible batteries every day in life. Rusty has been on the drink. Anyway. There we are. Yeah. I'll let Darren answer that question on the longevity of Bosch there. He's doing a good job there. What's the most common defect in all tools? The user. The most common defect that's, if you want to across the board, the user is the most common defect that all tools have. Anything that's made by a man can be broke by another man. Usually forget the springs and put these together first, and then realize I've forgot the springs. I'm not doing that tonight. Gearbox is as soft as Snowman's balls. Yes. I like that. What's your opinion, Ryobi in Milwaukee? Milwaukee's good enough, but has its problems. Ryobi is a DIY brand. Ryobi is a kind of brand that it's a bit like a better version of Parkside or something, because it kind of a lot of experimental type of tools in the brand that you won't find in any other mix. They do different types of things that you might not see in Milwaukee or DeWalt. They do things like chemical foggers and all sorts of stuff. But it's a brand, a one-way professional brand. Like, have you seen somebody come in the building site where we would? J Bobs is saying Bosch are going like Milwaukee, and Milwaukee's got a problem as far as fixing is concerned. Some of their parts are far too dear. Electronic boards and electronic modules tend to be too dear. DeWalt's going a bit that way as well. Bosch are going that way. Really, in 20 years, it'll probably not be possible to do a thing like what I'm doing here tonight. It'll probably not be possible to do a channel like this, because the parts for these old things, nobody will be using these old things in 20 years time, but the parts will not be available probably for these things. And then unless I keep fixing them or something, keep parts in stock or something, I don't know. But they're making stuff more disposable. They're talking about the environment. The environment's a big buzzword with everybody in the industry. Like, no, I'm not in Belgium, I'm in Ireland. Strawberries right there. Milwaukee sucks. It's been a while, Rockstar Raider. Good to see you. Happy holidays. Probably this will not be, like I say, this is not going to be possible in 20 years time. Stuff's just not going to be fixable. But anyway, by that time I'll be president of the Galactic Republic. I'll have taken over. I don't know, Brandon Henning. I don't know about Hypertough. Hypertough's only available in USA, but as far as I know, it's a very low end DIY brand. And what I know about low end DIY brands is, I've seen some of the brushless motor machines, and you think, oh, it's got a brushless motor, it's bound to be better, but they have little boards on them to cut them out. And the first sign of a screw, they start flashing the light in the front, and they just decide not doing it. They have wee boards so you can't burn them out. And companies just are not going to push these things to the limit. They'd rather make things that are nearly useless than give you something that you can put under pressure and burn out, Somebody's calling me Dino. I'm not Dino. I am Doctor Lefthandthread, the repair artist. Anyway, what's your opinion on Parkside stuff? Parkside's a bit of a mixed bag. It is very, very low cost stuff. You can get some hidden gems there. Most of it's very, very low, not meant for continuous use. However, that wire stripper I've been using tonight is a copy of a like an Apex one, and it's absolutely phenomenal. I've been using this for nearly a year now. Any flex volt batteries for you? No. No flex volt batteries for you, sir. Call me Dino. Not realise I'm Doctor Lefthandthread. Dino didn't do live streams. Live streams are only for madmen like me. Yeah. Live's busy. I not too bad. We'll get on the YouTube to see what we're doing here. I was answering Brandon. Are you an Irish guy? Yes. Thank you, Ray K from Germany. He's wishing the Lord to be with me, and he's wishing me to have a nice day. That's good. I currently have a DeWalt impact drive at the front of it, with the front off it. Yeah. If you go to my channel and go to one of the most viewed videos, you'll see how to put a impact driver chuck back together. If you go to my channel and look at the most popular, it's one will be in the top 10. There's actually 2 videos on it, but I would recommend you go for the less viewed one, the newer one, because that's better quality video. What do I see? Do you know Dino? Not personally, no. To fix Milwaukee tools sometimes when I can. I don't know Dino personally. I'm aware of him. He's a very, very highly successful content creator, much more successful than me, probably 10 times larger than me. So anyway, I wish instead of concentrating on recycling friendly companies made more modular tools for repair. Yeah, not in their interest. Hyper tough is homeowner line. Supposedly have newer tools getting better. I'm used to new stuff. Good man, Cameron Sanderson. He's going to check that out. So I think that's all the questions answered for now, is it? Getting the C-clip as the hardest part. It's always the hardest part. I've no butts left over, guys, so that's good. That's good. I'm not going to have no butts left over. Except the butts are cut off the wires, like. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about that. Remember you said the C-clip was the hardest? Oh, there it is. We're lucky there. Good little, relatively easy. And we've been on for an hour and 18 minutes, so that's good. That's a chuck back on, anyway. And put the handle on because the handle was on left-handed anyway. But it looked like right-handed for you guys in this watching the stream, so that's where we're at. 155 watching the YouTube, so bang that like button. We've only 33 likes out of 155, and hopefully getting a few follows off of TikTok for these efforts tonight. I think I'm doing all right. Yeah. Let's put a battery in to see what she'll do. Where's my battery? There it is. Right in front of me. What do we think? Fix or fail? Fix or fail, guys. Tap that screen. What next? Frosty's next. See Frosty there? He's next. Right, let's see the hammer. No, she's not good. That's alright. Right. No, I'm still full battery. I wonder, does the switch need a wee bit of attention? We'll call it a fix anyway. Let's see. We're calling it a fix. That's a fix. We're calling that a tentative 3 fixes. The last and most important fix of the night. Frosty the Snowman. The non-binary Christmas legend that is Frosty. You know? The non-binary Christmas legend. Who knows what we'll need to fix this. This is not my usual fare, you know. but he's not going. Plugged him in, he's not going. Is it hammering? It is hammering now. Probably not worth fixing the broken 9 amp. Strawberry saying it's a fail. We'll try if it's hammering again. We'll try it again. We're saying fix or fail that one. It's hammering, I think it's a switch. We're not worried too much tonight. I know we've got her going. I know she's going better than she was. We improved some of them things rather than done a good job. We'll see, you know. We'll start simple. We'll get the fuse checked here. We'll get the fuse checked, guys. We'll do a continuity check on the Frosty. Right, let's get the fuse out and see if it's going. Don't sound very good now, you're right, Bradley. Could have another look at it with time. Fuse is good. We'll fix Frosty and then we'll have another look at this hammer draw. We haven't given up. We're just gonna. So Frosty's got these lights, you know, the Christmas tree lights, and they're all wired in sort of a, what do you call it, a series or whatever. He's neutral lactose intolerant, so he is. Frosty's a man. Frosty's identifies as a man. Right. So look around these bulbs. And, you know, there's one there, look at that. There's one that looks sort of blue. So it's the bulb, I would say. So we can test that the power is going to the bulb. Suppose we could do that, could we? Oh well. We'll try a bulb on it. Because Frosty might have snowballs, but he's got bulbs hanging to him. That's the fuse bulb. There's another fuse bulb on here. I got bulbs away. We'll try it anyway. We'll try this other bulb on. Oh, that broke. That one's broke. May have to cross wire Frosty's wire. May have to give gender reassignment here. If this bulb doesn't fix them. It'll be boring if this bulb fixes them, but anyway, we'll go back to the hammer draw then. We'll try Frosty. One fuse is enough for Frosty. Oh, look, there it is. There we are. There's a bulb. Thought I was going to have to do something crafty with Frosty, but there we are. We have officially saved Christmas. No. We officially saved Christmas here tonight. So Frosty has been redeemed. Mrs. Frosty will be delighted. And so as will the cleaner at work. So that's a fix. He's definitely been on the fucking drink this here. No. Let's get the cameras all back up here again to see. We're really doing our tear down on her. Save Christmas, definitely. Christmas has been saved tonight. Frosty's sorted. Frosty's landed now. We've saved Christmas officially here in this stream. That's what we set out to do. So whatever else happens after this, we're happy, you know. We'll try the switch first, won't we? We'll just pull the side off. I'll just pull the side off. And if not, we'll service a hammer, which you have the technology to do. Can't invite any guests in the stream tonight, guys, because it's hard enough keeping track with what's going on in the two streams. But I thought it's something I wanted to do, you know, even just this once, you know. But if you want to if you guys on TikTok want to see this sort of thing every week, repost this live. Just do whatever you can just to get it out there, and if it's successful enough, I'll keep doing it. If it's worth doing, I'll do it, because I get pretty good views on the YouTube one. There's 176 watching there at the minute. It's phenomenal. Like, really, TikTok should be more of a platform, because I have nearly 40,000 followers on TikTok. So it should be getting more views, really. We'll see. We'll get at the switch here first to see. Let's see. It seems that YouTube is better to me. And I have a real good, you know, not to disparage anybody, but I've been doing this Sunday surgery for probably a year and a half now. I've done 73 Sunday surgeries, I think. So on YouTube, so I have a good following there, and we could build a similar following on TikTok if you want. If you want to. Oh, she's dragging her heels there on the inside, so we'll have to get her. We'll have to get her open. I'll have to get her open again, guys. Oh, good man. Late night. There's always a late night here in the Sunday surgery. The latest night I ever had now, but I did get into trouble for it. I did a whole pile one time, a whole pile of tools one night. Angle grinders and SDSs and everything, just a whole mix match of a lot of corded tools. I spent 3.5 hours going through them all and fixing what I could, and I started off at 9 o'clock, and I think it was 12:30 when I shut up shop. So that was quite the event. I have it, but I haven't used it much, guys. I have some. Are you calibrating this as an instrument? Thank you, Marius. Thank you. So I was going to avoid a whole teardown, but you know, it's alright. That's what we're here for, and we're only an hour and a half in, so we've plenty of time to try and make this good. if everything goes according to plan, as it always does in the live streams, these guys on YouTube will tell you everything always goes according to plan in the live streams. Nothing ever goes wrong. Because that's live streams, nothing ever goes wrong. If everything goes according to plan, half an hour is plenty of time to get this done. Well, people leave me stuff to be fixed. I never advertised, just sort of, you know, word of mouth and TikToks and everything bonkers, you know, to be honest. I usually talk to people smarter than me as well, because you can learn from them as well. So that's a lot of people that are smarter than me. Welcome to the dark side. Good man, Stuart Moore. You're in the team now. You're in Team Doctor Lefthandthread over in the YouTube. I don't sell tools, you know, and I don't sell second-hand tools that are fixed up. Sometimes I buy them and fix them up and keep them, you know. Through a series of fortunate events, I actually own this one. This is the only item that I do own that I've been working at tonight. This is the only item that I have been working at tonight that is property of Doctor Lefthandthread PLC. Doctor Lefthandthread Media Industries. You know. I'm not a private limited company yet. I'm limited, but not a limited company. I was limited by a great deal many things over the last few years. I've been limited by my broadband, I've been limited by my editing skills, I've been limited by lots of things. Let me see. Maybe them brushes aren't right. We'll try and get that out to see. We'll get that out to see. A new set of brushes might help her. We'll see. There we are. Probably all right, you know. Brushes don't look that bad. Well, when you set there, no, that's it, isn't it? Striker, good enough shape. We'll pull her out to see. We just stuck here too. Raise it up and see if we can get it to go. I also don't think she's too bad. There's resistance there. The wee washer here. I will have a spare washer somewhere. Then on the meantime, anyway. See if we can look at the wee washer. Half inch. Aye, not so bad. Good enough. Probably do need that wee washer, you know. Probably keep the spring from getting up onto that. Up on there and causing all sorts of havoc. There it is. We do not want havoc. We want peace in our lifetime. There we are. Where to get off? That on later. Right. I would say that's smooth. Get these off. You recommend DeWalt? Yep. We're only 139 on. We'll get right into that 9 minutes. Sorry if I missed into the chat. There's another washer on the table close to me. Don't need another washer. It's probably off something else. We'll not worry about it. We've got that washer anyway. That's the one we're looking for. There's a lot of the green grease still on that. It's like, you know. A wee bit more of that on. Right, we have a set of brushes here somewhere. It would be very good. The armature looks like it hasn't done much. In truth, I'm going to put on new brushes on her anyway, so. If you're late to the stream, we've already saved Christmas. However, we're trying to save an SDS as well. Where do you get that grease? This grease. I got it from a guy who's been very generous over the last 2 years. He will remain nameless. I'm going to call him Tripitaka. That's what I'm going to call him. It's Bosch grease, but you can use Makita grease. There's a Makita grease you can buy online. That's good for hammers. There's Makita grease for hammers. Frosty's glowing. Frosty's all ready to have it all his own way over Christmas. Just watch out if you see Frosty about. That's my advice. Frosty's got it going on. What makes me sad is Frosty will be too busy to appear in next week's stream. He'll be lighting up somebody else's life then, you know. But that's the kind of guy he is. He's like, he's just one of them guys. He can't stay for long. Turn around, he's gone again. Maybe tomorrow they want to settle down. But until tomorrow, you just keep moving on. Would be a man I could visit with a few tools, as my brother lives not far away from Glenmore. That's all right. If you have something that's fixable, I'll certainly fix it for you. But I'm absolutely rammed to the new year. As far as this is a part-time venture for me, and it's going to be really what I have here. It's going to be difficult to get that fixed for Christmas, and it's going to be difficult to get parts for stuff before Christmas from now on. This week mightn't be too bad, but next week I'd say is probably a no-go. The post's mad. The stuff just gets lost everywhere. It's mad. Let me go see. Really tempted to solder that on, but anyway. I just don't like the there's a lot of people that's just sort of Put a flex volt on her, see what she thinks. Just for the crack. Flex volt to make her dance. Sounds like she's hammering anyway. Oh, she likes that. That old battery, eh? Maybe that old battery is not as good as I thought it was. Then again, it has an old 2016 battery. It's been fixed up about 3 years ago and just, aye, it might be just not good. But anyway, that's better. That's a lot better. That's a lot better there. Put a screw in there to hold that in place. I will certainly have a look at your tools, definitely, Stuart. If they're wee handy fixes that don't need much parts, sometimes you can knock them off in an evening. Something that's only going to take about an hour and a half max. If it's going to be a real epic, I need to plan it for the Saturday I'm off, and that's difficult at the minute. Because I only really have one more Saturday off before Christmas. And you know, Mrs. Left Hand Thread may have made plans for me that I don't know about yet. Because you know that happens. We'll get this together. And guys, I want you to realise, you know, what you've witnessed here. This has been a phenomenal stream. We saved some of the waltz, which we do nearly every stream. But more importantly, we did save Christmas, which doesn't happen every day, you know. Christmas comes once a year, and Christmas miracles don't always come every year, you know. But we witnessed one tonight. We saved Frosty. We saved Frosty's marriage. We don't want to see Frosty in the divorce court in the new year. He was already getting marriage guidance, you know. Yeah. Right. We'll put an early screw in that one too, because just to hold the wires on. How are we doing over there on the YouTube, on the TikToks? Archangel's having the same sort of, his Christmas has been saved too, after a difficult time. So that's good. Yes, Starkey followed me, that's good. Thanks for the follows here tonight, guys. Thanks for the gift badges, Starkey. Sometimes, you know, I've been on TikTok a while, but I don't know what a lot of that means. These people having battles and all this stuff, I don't know what any of that means. I'm just here screening out stuff, and you know, I know the more follows and the more views it is, the better for me. I'd be more interested in that, and you know, than lip syncing somebody's song or doing a dance. It's not for me, like. Let's see. We're 151 minutes, 2 hours in, so We've done a good stream tonight. We need to do 2 hours if we can. We usually have plenty of stuff, so to do 2 hours. This was so good, I had to get it apart twice, so we'll get a bit of material out of this one. So that was useful. Right, let's see. Aye. I could come on and tell you how depressed I am and how hard a time I'm getting to, you know, to get all these comments. Are you okay, honey? Yeah. Yeah. But my friend Frosty has been through a hard time. I want to be there for him. Well, God help anybody that's genuinely suffering from depression. God help anybody out there. I don't disparage that. But if there's anybody pretending, I'm sure there's people pretending for attention on TikTok, but God knows what they've wrong with them. I don't know. But there's no excuse for me. I'm just mad. There's nothing wrong with me, only pure unadulterated craziness and undiagnosed, probably God knows some sort of disorder, you know. Besides that, I'm alright. I fixed 5 remaining tools today. That's good. That's good. I fixed more on the stream last week, but the difference between this stream and last week is last week I didn't save Christmas, so probably say this one's better. It says I'm live there. That must have kicked out there. We're still getting 119 watching on the YouTube, and we're 58 watching the TikTok, so we're not so bad. And I've no bits left over again, guys, so that's good. That's good. Where's the handle? Oh, the handle on the wrong side where it was. And we'll just try a battery in it. See what sounds good or not. There's Moose 914. Good to see you. Keith Scott 817. There's a lot of guys following. Thank you all, because I can't really keep up. Thanks for liking the live. Thanks for joining in. And depending how the TikTok goes, depends on how we do. Good. Yeah. I'd be happy with that. I am calling that fixed. I am calling that fixed. Big shout out anyone suffers from the darkness. You're not alone. Yeah. Communities like this do help. Big D's very on the money there. I'm going to read out what it says. It's a horrible illness which affects so many people. Mental health problems. So many different people. It affects different ways. A big shout out to anyone who suffers from the darkness. You're not alone. And communities like this will definitely help. They will, because this is a bit of fun on a Sunday night. Thanks Kev Joe 70. This is a bit of fun on a Sunday night, and this is like, I'll tell you what this is for me. This is the antidote to the Sunday night blues, because I have a day job, and I like everybody else. If you've been off the weekend, you've been doing your own thing, and then you have to get back. You have to pull back into line and start working again. Start working your day job. Sometimes on Sunday nights you can feel, especially in the winter, you can feel a wee bit, suboptimal. And this has been an antidote to that. This Sunday night stream is an antidote to that. It's just like, we come on, we have a bit of banter, we have a bit of fun. I have good guys on the streams, and I have to say, I've been doing it longer on the YouTube, the Sunday night stream. We call it the Sunday Surgery. It's not too serious, as you can see. I'm not a very serious person. And the guys that follow me have been following me consistently, and we're all having a bit of crack. So it's kind of an antidote to that. And you guys on the TikTok have been very good too, because Amy from Offaly came on. Sorry to hear that, Strawberry. Amy from Offaly came on one night on one of my streams, and the guys that were on the stream were good to her. There was no assholes on there, so we have a fairly good guys that are interested in this kind of stuff. Are mostly of a certain maturity. We're whatever, but we're most people are generally decent from this kind of walk of life that's interested in this and interested in doing a bit of work and doing tools, and anybody that's interested in that is not generally one of them weirdos is bad to people. So, but the guys that were on that stream, Jamie, there's Gavin Common. Good to see you, Gavin. Gavin was my next door neighbour when I was young. But the guys that come on were good to Amy that night. You know, there was nobody giving her any shit. And it's rare on YouTube to not have any moderators on your live stream. It's rare on YouTube because you usually need people to throw people out or block people that are, you know, you need somebody you trust in the live chat to throw people out that are acting bollocks, you know. But I don't really need that. And anybody gives me any jip, I usually give them a bit of jip back, and sometimes they take it and sometimes they go away. And it's all right. So we done decent enough work tonight. We got Frosty the Snowman going, we got Christmas saved, we got this SDS saved, and the armature's going in that big core drill, which they're a bad drill anyway, and we got sort of half a fixing that an impact driver to get rid of the trolls. Yeah, Deco, that's right. But I didn't really have any bother with them. There's some doll came on one night and says that I should criticise my soldering. And I told her to go and read a book that I wrote, that I read one time, was very helpful in this case. And it's called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. And I never heard from her since. She must be reading the book. At least that's, I hope she is. Anyway, doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. So we're 1 hour 58 in, so that's just near enough 2 hours. It makes no difference. Yeah, good man. BW's deals and his batteries there, Starkey. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for watching the stream tonight. We could make this a Sunday night thing if I can handle both streams together. Find it challenging to answer both comments. Find it challenging to answer comments with the best of times when I'm fixing stuff. But I think we're done all right tonight. It's been interesting. It's been the first time being able to keep up, so it's not too bad. First time being able to stream on both platforms at the one time. So there you are. And there's somebody writing in a different language. Is he from Siberia? Or? Good man, Stuart. I hope it helps you. It's a bit of crack. No, thank you very much. No, I keep at it. The live streams make it very entertaining, and see, working out in the workshop yourself can be the dullest thing. That's why somebody mechanicing or somebody working at stuff usually is somebody with them. Usually somebody helping them, because you need somebody there to talk to. You really do. There's been times Saturday mornings I've been in here working and I've just been on TikTok. You know? Oh, probably would need somebody to read out, but I haven't been able to. I don't know what way to upgrade my chats or what way to do it, but it's going to be very difficult to keep up with the both chats. But I'm glad I was able to stream both platforms this evening. I only got my broadband upgraded to the highest they can possibly give me, the highest fibre output they can give me. I put the fibre on 2 years ago. Muscles left hand thread. Muscles left hand thread wouldn't be interested in doing that job. No. But yeah. No, it's good to talk. It's good to have somebody. And I've got lots of advice through the chats as well on YouTube. And people just keep bringing me stuff, don't know how you. BW's BW's DIY deals in DIY says the radio only keeps you company so much. Some people that's all they have. It can be a lonely I'll carry on. That's that's the downside of it. The good side of it, sometimes you just need a wee bit of quietness. You just need you and something to work at. Like one day I come out and built the battery. Nobody near me. Bought the battery from scratch, and it was the best therapy I've ever had. Money couldn't buy that therapy. It's brilliant, brilliant. But we'll have to. I'm all very makeshift and ramshackle here, but we done well. So thanks very much. There's 98 people watching on YouTube or TikTok, and there's 107 watching YouTube. 47 likes in the YouTube, which is a wee bit lower than last week, but we'll let you off because you had to share the love tonight. So if you want to give me a follow, if you're not following me, if you want to give me a like, give me a like. If you want to watch some other videos, some of them you might like, some of them you might not. We'll see. But we'll keep the crack going, and hopefully there's Peter. There's Thundercats just following me there. The Thundercats have followed me on TikTok. Lionel has followed me. Very well done, Lionel. There's Pastor Delgado. Pastor Delgado, I'm very, very good. Good man. Big D's going to the AGM. Good man. What a piece. You'll get it wrapped up then. Hope you had a good year out selling in Milwaukee. And sure, we'll be in touch. Good to see you. Good to see you in the stream. You're a welcome fixture on the stream every week. And I think we'll just call it a night, guys. Thank you very much for being in touch. Thank you very much for all your chats, all your likes on both platforms. And I hope, good night, Deco. I'll get that voice sent to you in a few days, hopefully. Right. Good night to TikTok. And now, good night. And good night to YouTube.